10 disturbing Dr. Phil guests. Dr. Phil receives many guests on his show. Some of them have depression and things that are easier to sort out. However, others live in a world of their own. Let us put some light on the 10 most disturbing guests Dr. Phil had on his show. Number 10. Pastor Tom. Pastor Tom is in his 60s, yet he has 2 wives. One of them is a teenager named Reba, pregnant with his child, while the other is his age. Tom and his older wife appeared on Dr. Phil's show. He says his wife and he himself had been planning to have Reba as a family member since long. It's weird how his wife has accepted the new girl and doesn't mind if his husband sleeps with her every alternate day. Number 9. The digital kidnapper. A woman named Ashley stole photos of Nathan and April's twins and posted them online with her name. She even has framed photos of the kids around her place, along with a made-up story for each picture. Ashley had been following the family and posting the kids' pictures for over 4 years. In her defense on Dr. Phil's show, Ashley claimed that she had lost custody of her kids, and so she shared pictures of the twins. But really, does that allow her to stalk someone and post all about them? Number 8. Anorexic Jordan. An anorexic named Jordan appeared on the show and said that she's one of the best anorexics in town. When Dr. Phil inquired a little more, he realized she did this to annoy her parents and get attention from people around her. Can grabbing attention actually lead to eating disorders? Number 7. 3-year pregnancy. The gestation period for a human baby is normally 9 months. However, Zona claims her pregnancy had been lasting for more than 43 months, despite the fact that she had her ovarian tubes cut and tied while she was in her 20s. At 40, she still feels a baby inside her. Dr. Phil immediately knew this was not normal. When Phil asked the gynecologist to examine her, it came out she has a perfectly normal anatomy. Number 6. Racist against her own race. It is even weirder in reality than it sounds. A black woman named Treasure considers herself a white and passes down ridiculous racist comments. Her views are so troubling that you can't stand for so long. She believes white people are flawless, meanwhile blacks are criminals. However, when someone reminds her that she's also from the same race, she completely denies it. Number 5. The teen who killed her own mother. Dr. Phil specially interviewed a teen named Rachel Hudson who had killed her very own mother. Her mother had had serious cardiac and renal issues. She was in a devastating health condition. Finding things to be pretty difficult for her mother and the entire family suffering on its behalf, the teen took her mother's life. After she was done, she sent photos to her father, who was in a state of disbelief. It was an episode to be watched with a heavy heart. Number 4. MCKENZIE and her family. MCKENZIE is a child with uncontrollable anger. When she's hit by it, she breaks things around the house, knocks off her brother, and bites her mother. On top of that, she even tried to take her own life. For her disturbing behavior, the little girl was taken to the doctor, who prescribed her heavy doses of medicine. Sadly, her father beats her up with a bat every time he finds her acting abnormally. Both the things didn't help MCKENZIE in any way. Number 3. Patricia. Patricia, a woman in her retirement age, claimed on a local news channel that she had stage 3 cancer and collected funds. However, it turned out that it was a total lie. Patricia's daughter approached Dr. Phil to help bring her mother on the right track. Not just cancer. Patricia claimed of having multiple surgeries and a bunch of diseases, all of which was a lie. She had just had a brain surgery once. Number 2. Nikki. We've often seen how opiate addicts put everything second to their addiction. Same is the case with Nikki. Not only did she get involved into prostitution for just a few bucks, but she even chose to intoxicate herself heavily while she was 8 months pregnant. Putting her desire over her child is something very selfish. Dr. Phil was completely shocked to be hearing Nikki. Number 1. Zachary Davis. Zachary Davis brutally murdered his mother using a sledgehammer. For obvious reasons, the teenage troubled boy was sentenced to lifetime imprisonment. However, his interview was a difficult one to watch, where he had no facial expressions at all and spoke in a scary, monotonous voice. These guests at Dr. Phil's show were really disturbed, and it was even more disturbing to watch them.